not only that, but come up with value.
Well, the thing I always say is, you know, when you go through what we went through down there, you have to learn from it. You can't dwell on it. We got pounded on the glass. Our defense wasn't very good. Our execution offensively wasn't very good. Well, the reason it wasn't very good was because of who we were playing and how they were playing us. And you know, sometimes you just have to learn what playing on the road in the Big Ten is like, especially a team of that caliber. And then you go back to work, and you grow, and you figure it out. And you know, to come back and out rebound them, to get 40 points in the paint for us, and, you know, you can't turn the ball over 19 times and beat Purdue. You know, 10 is about where you have to be. And you know, Jordan 9 and 1, Pete 8 assists. And we have to distribute the offense. We can't just ride Pete. Now, sure, we had 29, but we mixed it up with our post scorers and with, you know, obviously Jordan Bohannon, and you know, and Ryan Greener's been waiting for a chance, and he's earned that chance, and couldn't be prouder of him.
You outscored him by 20 in the paint. Is that more offense or defense or just both?
Probably more of an emphasis on, you know, driving the ball, turning the corner, throwing it in, utilizing Cordell and Tyler, you know, Ahmad Wagner, Ryan Krieger. Get it in there, you know, and then play from there. Don't just play from the perimeter all the time and rely on jump shooting.
Your team showed real toughness tonight. You were down 9 at the half, but things were flowing pretty well for you offensively. You just got away a little bit with the three-pointers. What, not necessarily anything changed, but what happened in the second half to just kind of continue to play the way you were
Well,
playing?
we changed defenses a little more in the second half. That was very helpful. But I thought, you know, sometimes you think you're where you're supposed to be. Like, we were closing out hard, but we were closing out short. Like, you have to close out into the space of their three-point shooters, or they're going to pull, and they've got multiple three-point shooters. And we did a better job. And then obviously we played man, we played zone, various zones, pressed a little bit. We couldn't get into the press in the first half because we didn't make free throws all first half, so we never got into it. So a little bit of that, and that just, I think, disrupted the rhythm a little bit. And that's what you have to do. I mean, they execute their plays as well as anybody I've ever coached against. I've been coaching against Matt since 2010 when I was at Siena. And he's got really good stuff to go in for drivers, for shooters. And you can't go over everything. There's counters to everything. You just have to follow your rules and compete. And that's what we did.
Just almost feel like a veteran second half for your guys to be able to respond the way they did. And
Well, they certainly played like a veteran group in the second half. Because the thing you have to do when you look at Purdue is be respectful of the fact that they had a number of opportunities to, you know, pack it in. And they didn't do that. They kept coming back and taking the lead. Yeah, they gave up the lead, but they took it back, and then they took it back again. And they kept making shots, and they kept making baskets, and then we got the stops at the very end. But that's what good teams do. They make you play this way to win. And that's what makes it a good feeling for me, because I just want those guys to experience what that's like. Because I mean, that's what you work for, that's what you prepare for, to be in a game like that and band together and do what's necessary to win.
Peter Jock didn't have the greatest game over there last time. Did you see, obviously he played so much better this time, but anything you saw that indicated this was coming?
I thought he was really special tonight, and we've seen him be special, but a lot of times it's with his jump shot. You know, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. I mean, we've seen him with his jump shot and his rebounding, but the way he's making plays and the way he's screening for people, like he just gets how everything fits, and he's making it easier for everybody else, which is what you want your senior captain to do.
Did Moss kind of get dinged up a little bit?
He got hit behind, like back here, and so you know the doctors were looking at him, and that's why he wasn't even out on the bench at the start of the second half. They said, you know, he's ready to go. I put him in, and I thought maybe he was. I just didn't feel comfortable with that, so I just took him out.
How big was Bears' defense and rebounding down the stretch?
Just incredible. I mean, first half too. I mean, he had a couple plays in the first half when they were really on a roll a little bit, block. And, I mean, he seems to be everywhere. So if you're in zone, he seems to cover like 3 guys, and that puts pressure off everybody else.
You had 2 guys, in Creener and Williams come off the bench and make big plays at different times. I think
So happy for Christian, Scott, because, he had sort of made those same plays and then, rolled out on him and hit the back of the rim and come out. So he makes 2 big hoops. And Creener, I mean, a terrific post move, jumper. I mean, it's one of the things I love about him. He's never afraid to shoot the ball. If he's open, he shoots it. If he's covered, he passes it. He doesn't fight the game. The game comes easy to him. He makes the plays that are in front of him. And it's not easy for a freshman sometimes.
Did Dom hurt his thumb? Was that?
Yeah, he whacked his thumb on that dunk attempt.
Any idea if it's broken?
I don't think it's broken. I haven't been told it's broken.
What, Cordell, just had a heating pad on his back, look like?
Yeah, I think that happened in the first half. But, he played at the end. He's pretty fine.
Okay, thank you, Coach.